Welcome to this Python OPS tutorial. In this session, we're going to understand the basics of object-oriented programming in Python using simple and practical examples. We start by understanding what OPS actually means. Object-oriented programming helps us organize programs using objects and classes. A class works like a blueprint, while objects are the real entities created from that blueprint. Next, we create a simple student class. At first, the class is empty, but it helps us understand how Python defines the structure of an object. When we create multiple objects from the same class, Python stores them separately in memory. That is why every object has its own identity. After that, we move to constructors using the special init method. A constructor runs automatically whenever a new object is created. Here, we store values like name, age, and country inside the object. You will notice that different students can have different data, even though they come from the same class template. Then we learn about the self keyword. Self represents the current object. It allows Python to connect the object data with the methods inside the class. Without self, Python would not know which object's values should be accessed. Next, we create methods inside the class. Methods are simply functions written inside a class. These methods allow objects to perform actions. When the method runs, it can access the object's attributes using self. We also explore instance variables and class variables. Instance variables belong to individual objects, while class variables are shared by all objects of the class. This is useful when some information should remain common across every object. Another important topic in this notebook is static methods. Static methods belong to the class, but do not depend on object-specific data. They are useful for utility operations that are related to the class, but do not need access to self. Throughout the notebook, the output helps us clearly see how objects behave independently, how constructors initialize data automatically, and how methods interact with object attributes. By the end of this tutorial, you will understand how Python OPS makes programs cleaner, reusable, and easier to manage in real-world applications. Thanks for watching, and keep practicing Python.